Pursuing your dreams and aspirations in life is often seen as trivial because when we are not met with immediate results in a constant support group, we are often discouraged and are let down by this and do not proceed with our goals. But this did not let Russ stop in his eventual rise to success and selling platinum records in his career. For the past 5 years, I've been listening to Russ and not only fell in love with his music, but also fell in love with the message that he delivers to the world. Russ's rise to fame was not an easy one at all, and he was met with a lot of challenge and conflict. But in studying his rise to fame and in his journey to the music industry, we can break it down into three components. The first of which is the adversity he faced when working for his main aspirations in life, and then how he persevered through this conflict and the advice he learned and that he shares to others. And three, how these wise words can apply to you and your own life goals. How many of you in the audience have aspirations in life that you think in your head and you go, wow, that would be nice, but it's often unrealistic? See, I know the answer is yes, because we all have these aspirations, but they often amount to nothing. But through the lens of Russell Vitale, we can see just how important self-belief is and persevering, and just how this mind over matter mindset can really impact us and lead us to many areas in life that many thought were impossible. Through analyzing Russ's life, we can see that the power, or that when we shoot for our dreams at first, we are often met with adversity, but we must push through this. Success really does not happen overnight, and in Russ's case, he dropped 11 mixtapes, and still, when he did not get any commercial success from any of these projects, he did not give up and actually strategize his triumphs and learn from his failures, as he writes in his book, in a way where he realized what he was doing was wrong and instead took the approach of dropping a song week after week. And as Julia Mitchell, a Forbes magazine writer, talks about independent artists, you have to put your all into it, and because it's a challenging and competitive industry, so you really have to give your all to the craft. Now, this adversity didn't stop Russ, and through the perseverance, we can see how it really led to his success. Now, he kept going, and he realized that while as much doubt and criticism as he faced throughout the decade of him trying to reach this point in life, he realized that the only person he had to prove to himself was himself. And when we want change in life, we cannot rely on others because, as Michael Fulmore, an educator and entrepreneur, writes, before we think that others will change for us, it is important that we change ourselves first because we are the ones who inspire this change in life. And we can't just hope it happens and just do nothing about it. We have to really persevere. But this situation is not only select to Russ, and through these wise words and advice that he delivers, we can see that we too can achieve these goals in life. Self-doubt is a huge thing that we need to conquer, but through the lens of Russ and his life, we can see that when we put our all into something, we can really get something out of it and become successful despite the adversity we face. Now, the three main things you need to do is to set healthy goals for you and reasonable that don't affect your basic psychological needs. Then you need to be flexible in your approach, because if at first you try and are not succeeding, to be successful, you need to realize maybe another way that you can approach it. And third, you need to not be driven only by materialism, because once you face real conflict, you will crumble and then your whole plan will just go to waste, because this is not something that will motivate you or inspire you to be really great in life. While many are turned away by Russ's overly self-confident, or how they see it, egotistical nature, instead of despising him and being turned off by it, they should instead learn from it, because this all or nothing mindset and this desire to succeed more than anything is what really gets people places in life. And the three main takeaways that I want to stress again is that at first you will be facing adversity, but you must persevere, never give up. And through the lens of Russ, we can apply this to our own life. While we may just want to instantly work and get instant gratification, this is not how it works. So we must persevere and always strive to be greater in life if we want to succeed. Thank you for listening.